All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Saturday, October 9th. Finishing up another great week here at the Wine Watch. We got another marathon week here for you next year, folks. The month of October is just scattered with incredible events. Check it out on our calendar of events. We added the Piedmont tasting at the Tower Club on Tuesday night, which will be featuring like 12 wines from the Piedmont: Dolcetto, Barbera, Nebbiolo, Barolo, some entry-level stuff, some mid-level stuff, and some top-level stuff. And then Wednesday night, we've got our gems tasting here at the store. We got 5 or 6 producers coming in for that. That's going to be a fantastic event. I hope the weather's great. We can do that out in the courtyard. And then Thursday night, we've got 2 Italian producers coming in. And then I think that's it. No, Friday. Whoa, what do you mean think that's it? Friday, we've got our Saint Emilion tasting. My gosh, it's almost sold out. We just have 4 seats left for that. We'll be featuring Chateau Petrus as our headliner, including Trotnoy, Cheval Blanc, L'Evangile, and some other top-level stuff from Saint Emilion and Pomerol. Check it out, along with everything else we've got coming up the rest of the month of October, up on our website. What have I got to sell you today? Well, folks, we don't send out a lot of offers on wines that cost $10. We send even less offers out on wines that cost less than $10. But this 2009 vintage from Bordeaux was too alluring. We had to be the first people in town to have wines from this vintage. Well, there may be 1 or 2 other people that have some wines now, but these are exclusive to us. You will only find these 2 wines here at the Wine Watch. We should have them for pretty much the rest of the year. They were just bottled, and this young stuff from the Bordeaux appellation, the simple wines of Bordeaux, does not see any oak at all. These actually were sourced by Mr. Bill Blatch. He was here on Tuesday. You can check out what we drank with him on our email earlier this week, and the What I Drank Yesterday section. I believe it was Wednesday's email. And these 2 wines we did show at the event, and they're mostly Merlot, as with a lot of these Bordeaux appellation wines. Merlot is actually the most widely planted grape varietal in Bordeaux. A lot of people associate Bordeaux with Cabernet Sauvignon, and then also people associate Bordeaux with wines that you can keep for a long time. Well, let me tell you, you don't want to keep these wines for very long. Just like the last great vintage, 2005, the Bordeaux appellation wines, you want to drink up in their first couple of years of life. All right, as I mentioned before, no oak, all tank samples. Our Indiana Jones wine bargain hunter, Bill Blatch, put these wines together. He assembled them from different tanks of Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, and other varietals, and brought them to us fresh and ready to go. We've had these wines open in the store for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. They're still good after 2 or 3 days. That is a sign of a great vintage from Bordeaux. The first one, Chateau Barrel, is a little lighter in style, has that lovely red currant, a little bit of a raw meat kind of note to it, and a hint of fresh earth, and then lovely bright and fresh red berry fruit on the tongue, and a lot of that Bordeaux character showing through on the finish. The next wine, the Chateau Larkin. This wine has got a little more structure to it, a little more tannin, a little more substance. Lovely red cherry and red currant berry fruit also on the nose with a little bit of that fresh earth and a little bit more of a herbaceous note to the wine, but silky smooth and still fresh on the finish. Both of these wines an outstanding value. We've got them on sale for $8.50. Just $99 a case, folks. You can bathe in them at that point, cook with them, whatever. And like I said, they're good after they're open for 3 days still. All right, well, check it out on today's offer. Our first wines to arrive from the 2009 vintage of Bordeaux. I'm your host, Andrew Lampazone, for the Wine Watch, signing off, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.